boy. Hi, I'm Gillian.
And I'm Sara.
And we are the assistants behind Little Red Mitten in St. Thomas, Ontario.
And Leo and Roxy Yarn Co. We made it through that part.
Yay! All right.
So the girls aren't here, so we decided to just take over.
Yeah.
And they don't know. But we're just as awkward as they are, so don't worry. It's kind of like your regularly scheduled program.
Yep.
Kind of.
Maybe. We'll see. What are we starting with?
Cast ons?
Do you want to start?
Sure. Is this cast on? This is a cast on. So when this came into the store, I totally wanted to knit with it. So this is, what is it? It is the Streamlined Tank by Alexandra Tavel. And it is in the Noro category. And I'm not as good at Japanese as like the guy at this business thing I went to the other night. But it is cotton and silk. And it's just gorgeous.
It's really pretty.
So as soon as it came into the store, I was like, I want to knit something with it. So I decided to cast something on with it. And I just can't stop knitting with it now. So I really like it. It's nice and thick. And I really like it. It's such pretty colors.
I love the color. I like the flex of the colors in all of them, right? Like it makes it fun to knit because it's not just a solid color.
Yeah. Yeah, this one does have a twisted rib, and I find that the flex, you lose it in it. Mm. So I just started doing regular ribs so that I could watch TV. You know. Yeah, why not? But yeah, no, it's cute. Super cute. I can't wait to finish it. I'm finding I'm loving doing tank tops. I finished one a couple weeks ago, and I've worn it a couple times already, so yeah.
That's good.
I need more.
I never wear the tank top. I've made the ripple crop top or something like that from Jessie May. Mm-hmm. I never wear it.
That one's on my list with like everything else. Yeah.
Nice.
That's my first cast on. What do you got?
I cast on a love note.
You're in the club?
I felt left out. So.
I'm not in the club yet. Angie was supposed to wait for me and she didn't.
I know Angie said she wasn't gonna. Oh, there's two needles. There's another needle in my bag, and I was worried. It's a mess. Yep, that's what I threw it in my bag last night when I left work, and
it's still
so I haven't gotten very far, as you can tell. But I'm using Leo and Roxy basics in Cajun Spice and the 50 mohair shades. I don't know what color number it is. I think it's 49 or 48 for mine. So
that's pretty.
I think it's going to be really pretty.
That's cute. And I have one other cast on. What bag is it in?
Oh yeah, we didn't show our bags.
Oh yeah, you have fun bags like the girls do.
I think this is the only one. The other two. Well, maybe not. This one's from the kitchen sink shop. I had her made it to match some of my other bags that I have.
I do have some cute bags. I just don't know where they're from because they have this one I got in a swap.
I really like that.
I don't know where it's from because there's no tag.
It's got snaps. Is it got snaps?
Yeah, it's got snaps.
I like that.
Yeah. And I have a...
Don't get in the way.
Oh, you'll see later I have a matching DPN holder on another project.
Cute.
And then this one is in my Leo and Roxy organics bag from when we launched our organic wool cotton. But it is not Leo and Roxy organic wool cotton. It is whole scarf. And I have gotten about as far, not even as far, as you did with your love notes. It is literally cast on. And so we'll get Katrina to put in a picture of what it is. It's the Eve's cardigan. Who is it by? It is by Kate Oates, and it is super cute, and I've wanted to cast it on since it first came out, and I just never got around to it.
I should have looked at a picture of it yesterday, but
until we decided to do a takeover, and I was like, I need something to cast on. So I am doing it in Holskarn. in these colors. Gillian helped me pick them out because she is our color wizard. And I knew I wanted teal and purple, but wasn't sure what I wanted to go with it. So I can't wait to get to the colors. That one also has steaks, so I'm kind of looking forward to it. I haven't done steaks in ages.
I've never done them, so I want to find something that it terrifies me. I know it's fine.
Yeah.
But it still terrifies me. Maybe I'll make, I don't know what I'll make. I gotta find something
The
easy
first one
to
I
do.
did was a cowl. It was a class that I did here. And it was just a cowl that had a repeating pattern, unlike one that I have later. It was just a color work cowl.
Yeah.
And then you steeked it and then put buttons on it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay, you find that pattern for me, please,
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
send it to me.
It should be in my Ravelry. I will find it.
All right. Sweet.
Yeah, and actually, it might be one we have. Might be one we have in store, or it might be one that you can buy online from Joan. I'll find it.
Okay.
I'll find it.
Cool. Nice.
Yeah. Yes. And your other cast on.
My other cast on, which isn't technically a cast on, but we got some new hook line tinker embroidery kits in, and when I saw this one, I wanted to cast it on.
They're so cute. So many owls this time.
Yeah, we got a whole bunch of new owls. There's a couple other ones, some chickadee, some bird ones. Yeah, bird ones, because I said there's a loon one too, but it's a bird. So I started it last night, and I went to go look through my project bags when we got here, and I didn't bring it, but I pulled one out so you can see. So it comes out, it's all set up, right? And I've got her instructions and stuff like that, and what stitches to do for everything, and all your little not yarns, flosses and stuff like that. So I did start that last night. It was really cute. I'm sorry I forgot it, but I'll try and post pictures. Maybe I'll post pictures probably on Instagram.
Oh, we can get Katrina to put a picture in too.
Oh yeah, I can send Katrina a picture. That's right.
Yeah.
So smart.
Katrina's magic.
Yeah.
Yay, Katrina.
So that was another cast on.
We should have got Katrina to come today too.
Oh, we should have. We should get Katrina and Angie to do.
Yes, Katrina and Angie should do one later this week. Yeah. Yeah. Do you have any more cast-ons?
Do you have any more? This isn't quite a cast on, but I'm casting on the Felix cardigan. A customer came into the store looking for yarn for this the other day, and so I purchased the pattern and bought the yarn. So I did a swatch.
We don't just enable you, you enable us.
Yes. I say that to everyone, like, why are you doing this to me? Because there's so many patterns people come in with. So I'm doing it in Scout, which is behind us there. The pattern calls for an Aran weight, but I'm doing it in DK because I don't like to follow the rules. And I'll probably do it a little bit more fitted and a little bit more cropped. So fingers crossed I can figure out the math and it all works, because I think it'll be really cute.
Yeah.
So it'd be nice to wear around the store and stuff like that. Over all the summer stuff that I still want to wear.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Do you have any other cast-ons?
I don't think so.
Do you want to do whips or do you want to do FOs?
Whatever you want. I only have one FO.
I have two.
Okay.
I'll start then. So I have two. This one was a cast on also, but it's not in a fun bag. It's just not a fun bag. Yeah. So this one is the Cocktail Umbrella Cowl. Who is that by? It's by Jocelyn Tunney, and it is in Leo and Roxy Super Bulky, and it is so cute.
I just saw something like that.
Yeah.
On Instagram last night.
So cute. And it didn't even take the whole ball of Super Bulky. I totally could have done like either more neck or more like another increase at the bottom.
Oh, sweet.
But I got paranoid. I didn't want to do yarn chicken, so I cast off, and now I'm like, but there's more.
You could just pick up and do some lace.
It's true.
Or something. I don't know.
True.
Do some scallops
Little
on the
picot.
bottom. Yeah, little picots there.
If I knew how to crochet, I would just totally crochet a little.
Oh yeah.
But
I'll teach you how to crochet.
okay. I took the class when we had Arn and Carlos here, and Arn laughed at me. He was like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "Not what you showed us."
My own thing, okay? That's funny.
It's always good when you get laughed at by the instructor, you know? Yeah. Yeah.
Nice. Well, I don't like doing swatches. So, especially don't doing swatches in the round. I don't like having to knit and then pull my yarn across and then knit. It always seems messy to me. So I've a couple times done a hat. So I've just taken a beanie or a beret sort of pattern. So this is the Anouk beanie by Two of Wands. Her pattern is for, again, a different weight. So I modify it to be whatever weight I'm doing in the sweater. And then, yeah, kind of go. So I kind of did one needle size for the bottom and then switched for the decreases and stuff like that to see how it was, and then blocked it. And then, yeah, so I
definitely more useful than the like little weird, considering that I don't drink hot drinks, the little ones that I make that could be coffee cozies.
Little
that's so cute.
I-cord top. So.
And it's so Gillian. Like,
yeah.
It's so I may not wear a beret, but you totally pull off beret.
Yeah, it seems my hair is short, so it doesn't like it's like Velcro, so it doesn't. It's hard getting it on in the right spot, but it's cute. So yeah, I think I've done that one other time, and it works. Yeah, like I mean, it takes a little bit longer. Yeah, but then you have something useful to do, especially with mohair because I'm not going to pull it out.
Yeah. So
that was my only cast off. Technically it's cast off, but it was part of my sweater swatch.
Would also be. So that'll be what your Love Notes looks like, right?
Yeah. So that's what the Love Notes is going to turn out. That's right. So that's the Cajun Spice from Leo and Roxy Basics and the 50 Shades Mohair. So
it's a great idea.
I'm excited for that.
This time of year too, because you can be like, oh yeah, I'm making everybody hats this year, and they're all my swatches.
That's smart.
And then it's like all your gifts done. And I swatch for all my sweaters.
Yeah, and you could totally just do any pattern, right? Mm-hmm. Just find whatever your sweater is.
Yeah.
Find a pattern for that weight.
Yeah.
And just knit away. I did socks, actually. I cast on socks for knitting in the round, too, for one of the sweaters. Because, like, again, I hate knitting in the round for a swatch.
Yeah.
So.
I have one other FO. And it is... it's been a while coming. It is the Totally Rad Ribbed Socks by Summerlee Knits in the Leo and Roxy Basics in Pacific Point and the Marled. And I did the tabbed top because I've never done that before, so I thought, let's try it. These are the ones where Jolyn laughed at me because I thought I cast them on for me because I cast on I think it's 70 some odd stitches. Because I find that the leg is always tight. Mm-hmm. And Jolyn was like, no, that's not going to fit you. That's way too big for you. I don't know what the hell you cast those on for, but they'll fit somebody.
So you still haven't figured it out?
I haven't tried them on. I also have not blocked the one at all. I finished it last night, but at least it's not a Jolyn finish. It has its ends woven in. So
Jolyn finish. It's a proper finish.
Yeah. So yeah, I just have to block it. And those will be, those ones are for wool stock, for our samples. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. They were supposed to be for our basics for samples. Yeah.
Did you have them started for basics for pictures that we did or something?
Yep. Yeah. I had one finished, I think, maybe.
Yeah, I think we've had pictures of the one in some of the basic stuff. Yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, well. It is, right?
Yeah. Other interesting squirrels came along, shiny things, and... Yeah.
That's the worst. I'm like, that. Ooh, yeah, I picked up this yarn last night at the market.
Super cute.
It's the local farmers, and they got some of their yarn. Usually it's the first time they did it, so they had it. They kept some of the fleeces, and they sent them off and had them done and spun up and stuff like that. And they were at the market. Yes. I was like, now I want to cast on something else, but I can't. I have 2 sweaters that I have on, and plus all the whips coming up. It's like, stop.
Yeah.
I also get overwhelmed when I have too many projects or if there's deadlines for things, and then I just don't knit.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to be good, but I also have a pattern idea that I want to do for these because I was looking at what I wanted and I couldn't find anything that I liked, and I was like, oh, maybe I could. So I should write that down so I don't forget.
You should. Yes.
And then cast it on after. I don't think the Love Note will take me that long.
No.
It's pretty airy.
Yeah.
So
it seems to be a pretty quick knit.
we'll try and get that done before we cast on anything else. But
we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah.
I don't know. Depends on what interesting things come along.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Squirrels.
All right. Well, let's get into our squirrels.
Right.
I'll show you my oldest squirrel.
Okay. Oh, I don't think I have any. I didn't bring any of my oldest squirrels.
Well, this one, I was telling the girls the other day that I went to get a shirt out of my dresser, and this one popped out of my dresser. I don't know what it was doing in there. But, so I figured I would bring it today. And it is, of course I don't have the ball bands, but it is wool that I got when Jolyn and I were in PEI at Belfast Mini Mill. And I bought it to, oh, look at that. It is on my acrylic Zephyrs. Oh, yummy. Be switching that out. Jolyn and Kerri are turning me into a yarn snob and a needle snob.
Yes. I'm switching all my needles over to Jack.
Yeah. But this one is called Walking with Elephants. It's by Amanda Davidson. And I don't know if you can tell, but it's little elephants.
Oh my goodness, those are so
and then
cute.
like little patterns. And I have a friend that loves elephants, so it was supposed to be her Christmas present in 2019. But then I realized that this is a non-repeating color work. Yeah, so it's I'm used to, if I'm doing color work in the round, it would be like 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. Not this one. This one doesn't repeat. This one's like 4, 2, 7, 1, 3, 1, 7, 1, 4. So yeah, it's a little bit frustrating, and I don't know whose idea it was for me to cast this on mine. But it was, yeah. So it's been sitting in a corner for a little while, having a timeout. So I think it needs some attention.
How long? Like how?
I'm about halfway.
Deep? Okay.
About halfway through.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll just have to find in the pattern where I am. At least that's going to be easy. Because I can just count my colors and be like, okay, I'm halfway through the elephant's belly. So yeah,
really
I think
pattern. I love the braid at the bottom. Right?
Yeah, I do. I love the braid, the Lavian braid. I don't remember how to do it anymore, so good thing it's in the pattern.
Yeah, it's a weird, like you have to switch your yarns around, right?
It's so cute though.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that one wants some attention. I think that's why it jumped out of the thing. I think it wants to be finished for this Christmas, and there's still time.
Oh yeah, I think that's totally, it's other than it being annoying with the thing, if you're in the right mood and you've got the time, you're not too tired to do it.
Not too tired.
It wouldn't take too long.
No TV. Yeah. So concentrating knitting. I need some concentrating knitting time.
Yeah. So this is, well, I don't know. This is the Cider Donut Socks by Fox and Honey Fibers. So this pattern's coming as a test knit that I did. So technically it's not finished, it's still a work in progress because I have to cast on the second one. But I love that little, it's a mock braid, so our cable, cute. So it's not, no cable needles required because I hate cables. And it's worsted weight.
Nice and quick.
It was super quick, and it is the comfiest sock ever. I hate wearing socks, but like at nighttime when I'm sitting on the couch or whatever and knitting and watching TV, this is what I will be putting on. So I held 2 strands double. So I held 2 strands of Sisu double, and I dyed the one color. So the pink is actually avocado. So I dyed that and then did the marled. So I have the other sock to cast on. So I'll cast that on sometime.
Someday.
It's getting cold out at night.
True.
We're cold, so and it doesn't take very long to do. So it's pretty mindless with the knit and pearls and stuff like that. And the heel fits perfectly.
Yeah.
I don't have to do any modifications or anything like that. And so I really love these.
It took me forever to start knitting socks because I don't wear socks.
I don't wear socks.
And when I do, they're the ankle socks. I don't like the socks up my leg. So it took me forever to start knitting socks. That, and I figured I'm pretty hard on stuff, so I didn't want to spend all the time making that and then destroy it. So yeah, it took me forever. I think I just cast on my first pair of socks it would have been a couple years ago when I was staying with Jolyn. She finally convinced me to cast on a pair of socks. So I've cast on a few pairs since then, but they're still pretty sparse in my...
I always said I was never going to knit socks because they're too thin. Like, I was never going to do it. Now, whatever, that's not a thing. But I started knitting socks during the pandemic, so like last year. I don't wear them. I have lots of pairs now, a handful. I actually took the sock knitting class with Joan here a long time ago and finally finished that. Not during, like, it was during the pandemic. Like, it sat on my needles forever. Yeah, I don't think it was finished. In the sock class, I don't think we finished it. Or did I just buy her pattern? I don't know how to have to finish socks, so maybe there was a class with her or something like that. So it still needs a mate, I think. I think it still needs the second one. Yeah. But yeah, I have a bunch of socks.
That you don't wear.
But I don't wear them. Yeah. But I do like knitting them, so... And I'm excited for the sock club for next year for Little Red Mitten.
Is this another pair of socks? No. Yes, I am too. I actually, I might actually like keep up with and do a sock with the sock club. I don't know. I think I might just buy the book and then like knit along.
Yeah.
Because I figure I have a whole lot of Leo and Roxy single skeins at home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could totally do that. Yeah, I'm excited to try the different, like, there's some really cool different heels and stuff like that, and just the different techniques so that we're not knitting the same sock over and over again.
I cast on another pair of socks. The designer actually designed them in Leo and Roxy Basics. So this one is the Mokum sock by a.k.a. Johnson. It's my first time doing a German short row heel, and I did something wrong, so I have to pull the heel out. So that's this one's kind of in tie right now, but it's super cute.
I love those colors together.
Yeah. Gillian picked the colors again. So it's in our Pebble and our Antique Aubergine and the Leo and Roxy Basics. So
now I want to cast on something with those colors. She has another one that has some... It looks like it's got ribbing almost like at around the foot part.
Okay.
I don't know what part that's called. Like the arch part or something like that. I'm pretty sure it's from her that I've been wanting to cast on. Maybe I'll have to. We can have semi-matching-ish socks.
Yes.
That we don't wear.
Yes. Well, those ones have to be ready for wool stock, so those ones have a deadline.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
That's 15 days from today.
Guess what I'm knitting this weekend? Not knitting on my blue tank top. I'm knitting on that. Ooh, that's a fun bag.
Well, we're going to do this bag first because speaking of socks.
Oh, yes. This is crazy.
This is my 6 at a time. I knit my socks on Magic Loop and I knit them 2 at a time. Otherwise, I'll never have matching pairs. So these are 6 at a time socks, and these 3 are one pattern, and these 3 are a different pattern.
That's cool. So you'll have one that is like...
I just figured they'd all be like they're all kind of... I'm changing colors roughly at the same time, so I'll just wear all 6 can be together. Yeah. So they're all... As you can kind of tell, they're all yellow and stuff. So I knit these with mostly minis from my Vicki Brown Christmas Advent thing. I've had hers for 2 years, so there's probably a combination of that and some other minis that I've had around. So I just kind of grabbed colors for all of them. And I'm just following the Scrappy socks from Coop Knits on Instagram. She had a couple posts that she did, so I just kind of wrote them down. I have no idea where I am in the patterns though. Because it has been a little while since I've knit on them.
They're so cute.
And it's not that bad because you're knitting, like, the pattern's fairly memorizable as you're going. So you knit that and you switch your pattern, and at least when you're going back to the other side, it's the same, and then you just have to go back to the first pattern. So, and then it's kind of repeating, right? You're kind of going back and forth. So it looks kind of messy and stuff.
I don't know if I'm brave enough to do that.
And, I mean... I have my yarn separated into like 2 little bags, so it kind of keeps the yarn a little bit more separated, and every once in a while I'll just stop and untangle them. So that's... Why are these stitch markers I'm just looking at this now, and there's like stitch markers in weird spots on the socks, like 5 stitches away from the end. No idea why.
Are they all in the same place?
They're about 6 stitches in. So I don't know. It might have been, because I might have been using a weaving method from Summer Lee Knits to weave in your colors so you don't have to like weave them in later, where you start alternating or you start wrapping them a couple stitches before you get to the end of the row or something. So maybe that's what it is, or no idea. I guess I'll find out.
What else we got here? I got this one.
Oh, I like that bag.
This one is, I think it's C. Jane Sew. It had a tag still on it. There it is. Haha. Yeah, C. Jane Sew. And then it has rainbows inside.
Reminds me of Rainbow Brights. And then
it is Mini Skeins Go Big. And this one was supposed to be a sample for Pride. So it'll be a sample for Pride next year. So it is a set of mini skeins. So I think it's written for 4 mini skeins plus a full skein. So I just did it with the 5, and we did it with the all the strings, which of course we're now sold out of. But someday soon, maybe we'll have all the colors back. And then it's just repeats of the rainbow and the gray in between. Yeah, as I like talk about it and look at it on the table. Just repeats of the rainbow and the gray in between until the end. So yeah, I'm super excited about that. And it's super easy. It's a lot of just stockinette and garter, nothing special. And just depending on the row. Yeah, shawl. Yeah. Nice. So it's a great way to use up some of your mini skeins.
Yeah.
Or
minis from Advents that you hoard because
you don't know what to do with them. I also have another project coming up that is fantastic for those.
We open in 3 minutes.
Okay, we better finish soon then.
We have time. Still a whole bunch of it. All right. This one's super fun.
Yes.
So this is a Opal handmade bag.
Yay!
Halloween one from last year or 2 years ago. I don't know when. So Leo and Roxy, super bulky. Password. Oh my gosh, that's really. There you go. It's a little bit better.
It's blowing it a bit.
Can you see it better if I put my hand over? So super bulky. This is gonna be nice bright sun. Holy smokes. Yeah. And then some slub from Full Moon Fibers.
I love that.
So that's kind of held stubble to get that. Just a little pops of color in there.
That's awesome.
There. And this is going to be the Biggie hat by Knox Mountain Co. So it's kind of just an offset rib. So the next row is like offset from this, and it's just a little bit shorter, and then it's the same sort of thing. It's shorter and shorter and going all the way up.
That's cool.
So that'll be fun. So fairly quick. I was going to have it done in one night, and I knit another hat in one night, and was going to do that one, and then it just never got.
Just didn't come back to it.
And now I've cast on 2 sweaters, so it is what it is.
Well, let's see what else I have. This one has also been. This one is in some random little ugly bag. This one has also been on the needles for quite a while, but I don't have that much left. It is the a.k.a. I'm not so good at French. a.k.a. wrap by Espace Tricot. That's all.
I was like, what is going on with the needles?
Yeah, they're kind of everywhere. Everything's all wound up. But it is super, super easy.
That's really pretty.
It's just literally stockinette, and then I think it's 7 inches, you get the eyelets. And then, it's done in the rustic silk, Ella Ray rustic silk.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah. So once really it's blocked, it'll be like nice to wrap around.
That's gorgeous. That's a good one for that.
Yeah, I pulled this one. Somebody scared me, knocked on my door and scared me while I was knitting. And I got up and I wasn't paying attention and I pulled it off the needles. And it was not like evenly pulled off the needles, and some were like a lot of rows. So I had to bring it into the store, and Kathy put it back on its needles for me.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, hold on.
And we're back.
Okay. I have no idea where we left off, what I was saying, but I'm going to show you another whip because I think I have more than you do, so.
Yeah.
Nice bright neon one.
That's fun.
I made this with some, it's like, I don't even know what kind of fabric it is. It was fun when I was at Len's Mills, and it's like kind of stretchy. So whatever. These are the Jelly Roll socks. And they're fun. I like them. This is Full Moon Fibers. I think it's as hot as you get, which is the same color that my slub is. And then this is just a mini that I had, so I have no idea what that is. I like it, but this, I don't know, the slip stitch heel or whatever kind of heel this is, it's too tight. And these really don't fit me. I'm going to finish them because I don't like to undo things.
They're super cute,
but they're super cute. And I think I was torn between two socks to cast on. This one or Summer Lee's new socks that she had or something like that. So I think I'm going to make my second sock to match this one, that pattern. And I don't know if it's reverse colors or whatever. We'll see. Actually, I think I have other colors for it because I only have a mini of the green.
So it'd be like the ones that Jolyn did in Jelly Rolls too, actually.
Yeah.
She did like opposite.
Yeah.
Like totally different colors.
Yeah.
I'll take out a smaller of my last two projects. So this is in Holskarn Coast. And this is so many pairs of needles and things. This is my V-neck boxy. So because it does like starts with one shoulder in short rows and then the other shoulder in short rows, you have like all kinds of stitches on hold. But yeah, I'm so happy when I pulled this out to show this to you guys. I thought I had pulled stitches off of the needle and that I was going to have to rip it out, and I'm thinking, oh, I only have like 2 inches done. That's not 2 inches. It's no big deal, so I am super glad that I did not actually pull stitches off of it, and then I don't have to start it over, and then,
that one, you're a little too far along to be starting over there.
That's that one.
That would be a permanent timeout for me.
I'm missing a whip.
I have more whips at home, but they're like never gonna happen whips. So these are just the like wet dry bags from like the cleaner ones. Fun. One of my other ones was like that. I have the Brainiac was one of my other projects, and I have like the really big alpaca one too. It's got
alpaca in my bag.
I don't even know what that one's got in it, but so this is a little sweater for my nephew. I was doing a test knit for a dog sweater, and now I'm making it sort of a matching sweater for my nephew.
I was gonna say you're making a dog sweater for your nephew,
so that they can match. It's this one's like a half brioche, so it's kind of stretched. I'm hoping it'll stretch out enough to match the back, but it's just a plain, no pattern. I'm just kind of making it up as I go with the half brioche, and it's worsted weight, so I really should just finish it because all I have to do now is like sleeves, and the bottom is just, it's in the round. It should just be finished.
It's super cute. One of these days I'll learn how to do brioche. I haven't tried it yet.
The half brioche is I've done both. Mm-hmm. I don't think it's too bad. No. So
here's the one I thought I was missing.
Oh.
I just shoved the bag aside. One of my swap partners again made this one for me. It's so cute.
I like the tall.
Yeah,
top
and
part.
it's stringy. So yeah, as I close it up again. You know. So this one looks like an FO, kind of. It looks like a Jolyn FO. Because it is cast off and everything. And it is the staple linen top by Hoagie. But when I tried it on, I have a long torso, and I forgot that I have a long torso. So I want to add to it. So I have to rip out my ribbing. And luckily I have a little bit left of the Zoe. Nice. So I will put a couple more inches on it and hopefully be a little happier with it. So
it's really pretty though.
Yeah, I love it. As I drop a pen.
Two more to go. The part this is attached. This little bag that I made.
Cute.
The cork on the
I like
bottom.
the cork,
with the cork. And the shiny cork is not even just cork, it's shiny cork. This is the Find Your Fade.
Oh.
So we made kits. Kerri and I were playing around. I think that's back. Nope, that was the right way. Because it doesn't really matter. Kerri and I were playing around with colors, and then we made a bunch of kits a while ago. There's 2 still left in store. This one I made for my stash from at home. So
it's so much fun.
this is all full moon fibers. These 2. This one is a I don't remember. I'll have to look it up. And then this is Leo and Roxy.
I was gonna say, is that confetti cake?
Yeah.
It's cool to see how it knits up.
I've got some. Yeah, I really like that. And I've got Oasis to go into it, and I don't remember the third color. And then like a light teal that from Full Moon Fibers to go into it. So
nice.
I think I've reached my max stitches now.
So then you start to come back down.
So then I'm not too bad that way, but. And it's not a bad knit. It's the lace work's a little bit, have to kind of pay attention, but once you kind of get into it, it's not so bad. It does kind of go, you can get like a section, either of garter or lace done in a night if I'm paying attention.
This is my biggest one. It is in my J. Henry XL drawstring bag, and it has my little pug on it, because I have a little pug. Well, he's not so little anymore. He's been staying with my grandma, and he's a sausage now. He's my little sausage. And let me take out the yarn that's attached. And this is where my little
your matching
DPN matching thing from my project bag earlier is. And this is like the school bus, or the little clown car where stuff just keeps coming out of it. So this is my northeasterly blanket. I'll just shove that in my pocket. And so Jolyn's idea was for me to put either Meredith or Izzy, which is just a little bit lighter than Meredith, in between all of the different colors. So this is just all kinds of different minis or leftovers.
I love that.
We started, 3 years ago, I think we started a scrappy blanket knit along at the store. And this is what that's from. So it covers the top of my bed. And I think I have enough columns for what I want for my width now. So now I just have to finish the columns. I think I have like 6 columns left to finish. And then good to go.
Really cool.
Yeah.
I don't have patience for a scrappy blanket.
Well, like I said, it's been going on for like 3 years.
Yeah.
But I figure eventually it'll get done. This is the one that my grandma made fun of me for, because she was like, that is a fingering blanket. That is never going to get finished. And yeah, if you look at how much stuff there is in the bottom of there. Yep, it's like 3/4 of the bag is all of my minis to finish it. So yeah, that's my last one.
I want to do I think it's the beekeeper.
Yes.
The little hexie puffs. I have one hexie puff.
And
And they don't take much, so it's perfect to do after you've finished, like you've cast off something. Yeah, you've got a little bit left. Yeah, just cast on a little hexie and put it away. That was my plan, to have a little pile of stuff.
Yeah. And then you connect them all after?
I don't know.
That one? Oh, okay.
I don't remember. I think so. Because I think like in the pattern, she just got like a big basket of the hexie puffs, right?
That's cool too, though.
So one day I should just get the pattern out again and keep going. So this one is in J. Henry bag. This is the scout shawl that we're doing a knit along with at the store, except for I'm very sorry, but this is only as far as I've gotten, which is the end of section 1. And I'm pretty sure by the time you'll have seen this, we'll have just finished, I think, our break week or our rest week, and we should be at the end of section 3.
Well, maybe it'll give you a little motivation to like work on it this weekend.
Yeah, we'll see.
Or cast on a new project.
Cast on new projects. That sounds good. I like that. Maybe that cowl that you were talking about with the steeking. Yeah, it's like this part. I think I did like 20 rows, but again, it's not very wide. I did 20 rows in like one night, so I'm enjoying it. I like it. I just
super cute. What are you knitting in?
This is in Jameson and Smith.
Okay.
Jameson and Smith, yeah, the 2-ply jumper, whatever it is.
Very cool.
So everybody else is doing much better than me at that, so I'm sorry.
Nice.
And that is all my whips that I brought. I have other ones that are older at home that I'm not working
Same.
on.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, I think that's all we have. So that's our takeover. So yeah, the girls don't know that we did this. So feel free to comment whatever you want below, and we're gonna see how long it takes them to realize that there's an extra video out there.
Yeah, put your guesses down there, and
yeah.
Let's see how long it takes them to figure it out.
Yeah. All right. Well.
All right.
Thanks a lot, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh,
We're back.
Of course.
We're back because we forgot.
We've got a giveaway for you.
So we had a spare left over from last year's Halloween sock club from Leo and Roxy. We ate the candy because we didn't want to give it to you guys after it's been sitting there for a year. So
it was really
we
good.
ate it.
Yep.
Yeah. We didn't die.
So sorry.
But yeah, so anybody that comments below, we're going to, should we do it before the girls next, but then they find out?
We'll maybe just keep an eye on the video, and we'll draw a name in a week or two or something like that. And I guess if the girls have found out by then, we'll let them know, and they can tell.
They can announce it.
Otherwise, watch the video, and we'll post a thing up that says.
Yeah, we'll have Katrina. Yeah, put it in the next video. Yeah.
All right.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Bye again.